Here are my Japanese grandma's 25 cleaning hacks that make life so much easier. Tawashi brush for everything. My Japanese grandma swore by the humble Tawashi brush, those stiff palm-sized scrubbers made from coiled palm fibers. She used it for everything, scrubbing vegetables, cleaning cast iron pans, or removing grime from sinks and tiles. Unlike sponges, Tawashi brushes don't hold bacteria or wear down quickly, making them perfect for everyday use. They're firm enough to tackle stuck-on messes, but gentle enough not to damage surfaces. In her home, every sink had one hanging nearby, always air drying to last longer. You don't need fancy tools when you have something this simple and effective. Plus, they're biodegradable and often made sustainably in Japan. Pair it with baking soda paste for an unbeatable scrubbing combo. Always rinse the brush thoroughly after use and hang it in sunlight to keep it fresh. You can also sanitize it by boiling in water once a week to prevent odor and prolong its scrubbing power. Dusting sandals before entering. Did you know that more than 80% of indoor dust is brought in from the outside, mostly on the soles of shoes? That's why traditional Japanese homes always begin with a genkan, the entry area where sandals or shoes are removed and dust is shaken off. This practice reduces allergens, bacteria, and even mold spores from getting inside. In many households, a dedicated, soft-bristled shoe brush is kept right by the door for this task. It's quick, takes only a few seconds, and significantly cuts down how often you'll need to sweep or vacuum floors. Sandals used outdoors should never step past the genkan's edge. Most Japanese also placed a folded cloth mat to trap fine dust before shoes were removed. You can mimic this by using microfiber rugs or washable shoe trays. For an extra layer of cleanliness, spray sandal soles weekly with a natural vinegar solution to disinfect gently. Apply omote yura, or front-back cleaning principle. My Japanese grandma always reminded us that good cleaning isn't just about visible surfaces, omote, or front, but also the unseen sides, yura, or back. This philosophy guided everything from wiping down a table to cleaning electronics, windows, or inside drawers. When you only clean what's seen, dust and grime quietly accumulate underneath or behind, leading to bigger messes later. Practicing omote yura means pulling furniture slightly away from walls, lifting rugs and flipping cushions to clean both sides. It turns cleaning into a thorough ritual rather than a rushed task. This mindset extends to organizing too. What's hidden in closets or under beds matters just as much. Start with a single surface and practice turning or lifting each item as you go. A microfiber cloth and small handheld vacuum make Yura tasks easier. Combine omote Yura with weekly rotation, alternate front and back focus to prevent buildup and maintain a genuinely clean and peaceful home environment. Make your own natural cleaners. Homemade cleaners were the norm in many Japanese homes, often crafted from ingredients you'd find in any Japanese pantry. A favorite blend combined rice vinegar, shiso leaves, and citrus peels, creating a fresh, effective, non-toxic spray. Rice vinegar's acidity naturally breaks down grease and mineral buildup without harsh chemicals. You can also mix kombu water, soaked kelp, with baking soda to gently polish glass, mirrors, or ceramic surfaces. These natural cleaners aren't just safer, they also smell more pleasant and bring a calming sense of tradition into the home. For disinfecting, she simmered citrus peels with vinegar, letting it cool and steep for days. Strained and bottled, it worked wonder on kitchen counters and bathroom tiles. The key is patience, letting ingredients infuse their power slowly. Try reusing orange or lemon peels this way. Add a sprig of rosemary or green tea leaves for bonus fragrance and antimicrobial properties. Fold clothes like a pro, or KonMari method. Folding clothes properly isn't just for looks. It preserves fabric, saves space, and gives you a better connection with your belongings. The KonMari method, made famous by Marie Kondo, is rooted in Japanese tidying traditions. Clothes are folded into neat, compact rectangles that stand upright in drawers, making it easier to see everything at a glance. You're less likely to forget or ignore items, which reduces clutter over time. This folding technique also reduces wrinkling and makes laundry day more satisfying. Start with shirts and pants, working your way to socks and towels. Lay each item flat, Smooth it with your palms, and fold until it fits your storage space like a puzzle piece. Try using shallow baskets in drawers to maintain structure. Keep like items together to speed up your daily getting ready routine. The two-bucket method for floor cleaning. Cleaning your floors effectively starts with using two separate buckets, one for clean soapy water and one for rinsing. This Japanese method ensures dirt isn't just spread around but actually removed. When you dip your mop into the dirty water and then back into the clean, you reintroduce grime to the floor. Instead, rinse your mop in the dirty bucket, wring it thoroughly, and then soak it in the clean solution before each pass. This technique is particularly useful for traditional wooden floors or tatami mats that require extra care. It may take slightly longer, but the results are worth it. A truly clean floor without streaks or residue. Always start from the farthest corner and work toward the exit. Replace the rinse water if it becomes too cloudy. Use a soft microfiber mop to prevent scratches. For extra shine, finish with a dry mop pass to absorb remaining moisture and polish lightly. Reuse bathwater for laundry. Water conservation is second nature in Japanese households, and one of the most resourceful habits is reusing bathwater, called ofuro water, for laundry. My Japanese grandma practiced this without fail, placing a pump beside the tub to siphon water directly into the washing machine. Since the bathwater in Japan is used by clean bodies, everyone scrubs thoroughly before soaking, it remains clear and free of soap residue, making it ideal for washing clothes. This hack saves on utility bills and maximizes the life of hot water. It's a habit that respects nature and embraces mindful living. Always use the bathwater the same day to prevent bacterial growth. Avoid using it for delicate whites or baby clothing. For best results, add a splash of vinegar during the rinse cycle to naturally soften fabrics. The power of baking soda in Japan. In Japanese households, baking soda, called juso, is the go-to solution for everything from deodorizing to deep cleaning. It's non-toxic, affordable, and safe to use around food, pets, and children. You'll find it under the sink, in the fridge, and even in the bathroom. A sprinkle on a damp cloth can clean grimy stovetops and sinks. Mixed with a little water, it becomes a gentle scrub that won't damage surfaces. Combine it with vinegar to unclog drains or eliminate odors from garbage disposals. Many people in Japan also use baking soda to clean rice cookers, removing stubborn starch buildup. For laundry, it boosts detergent power and softens clothes naturally. Store it in a breathable jar with a shaker lid for easy access during quick cleanse. Replace open containers monthly to maintain effectiveness. For a fragrant twist, mix in a few drops of essential oil and shake it into carpets before vacuuming. Deep clean twice a year. Rather than constantly chasing messes, traditional Japanese cleaning philosophy emphasizes periodic, intentional deep cleaning. Most households practice a deep clean at least twice a year, often once before the new year and again before summer begins. This ritual not only refreshes the home physically, but it also clears mental clutter. Everything gets touched, wiped, and reconsidered. It's not just about sparkle, it's a reset. Supplies are gathered ahead of time, and specific days are set aside for focused attention. Doing this reduces the need for frequent, heavy cleaning throughout the year. The Japanese concept of osoji, or big cleaning, teaches discipline and mindfulness. To stay consistent, mark dates on your calendar well in advance and involve the whole family. Start with one room and move clockwise to maintain a clear flow. The salt hack for cleaning cast iron. When it comes to maintaining cast iron cookware, salt is the secret weapon in many Japanese kitchens. Coarse salt acts as a natural abrasive that lifts grime without stripping away the seasoning. After cooking, while the pan is still warm, sprinkle a generous amount of coarse salt and scrub gently using a tawashi brush or a paper towel. This removes stuck-on food bits without damaging the surface. Rinse with warm water and dry thoroughly with a towel. For extra care, heat the pan on the stove for a few minutes to remove all moisture and prevent rust. Finally, apply a light layer of oil to maintain the seasoned surface. Avoid using soap or soaking the pan, as that breaks down the protective layer. Keep a small container of salt beside your stove for quick access. Pair this method with routine oiling, and your cast iron will last generations without any special tools. Use full hands in, full hands out. One of the simplest but most effective habits in a clean home is the full hands in, full hands out rule. In Japan, this principle encourages efficiency and order. Every time you walk into a room, bring something with you, and when you leave, take something out. This keeps clutter from building up and helps maintain tidiness without needing a full cleaning session. Whether it's a teacup, a pair of socks, or a stack of mail, moving items as you go reduces mess passively. It's a mental trick that makes staying organized feel effortless. This method is especially handy when going between kitchen and living room or bedroom and laundry area. Leave a small bin at the doorway to gather items that need to be relocated throughout the day. Train family members to follow suit for a collective, low-effort approach to keeping spaces clean and orderly. Futon no hiboshi. Sun-drying your futon, called Futon no hiboshi, is a cherished practice in Japan that promotes cleanliness, comfort, and better sleep. And because futons are used directly on the floor, they can accumulate moisture, dust, and even mites. Laying them out under direct sunlight helps kill bacteria, remove odors, and restore fluffiness. It's common to see futons hanging over balconies in Japanese neighborhoods on sunny days. Flip and beat the futon gently with a futon paddle or broom to release embedded dust. Ideally, this should be done once a week or at least every 2 weeks during colder seasons. Avoid sun-drying when pollen counts are high or on windy days that carry dust. If outdoor drying isn't possible, try a sunny indoor window or use a futon dryer. Finish by spritzing lightly with fabric spray and folding properly for storage. Always store your futon in a breathable cotton cover to prevent mold buildup. Distilled white vinegar for mold. Did you know that distilled white vinegar can kill over 80% of mold species naturally without harsh chemicals? In Japan, where humidity makes mold a constant problem, vinegar is a household staple. Spraying full-strength vinegar directly on bathroom tiles, window tracks, and under sinks not only removes visible mold, but also prevents regrowth. Let it sit for at least an hour before wiping clean. This gentle acid penetrates porous surfaces where bleach can't, making it safer for regular use. Add a few drops of tea tree oil to boost antifungal power. Keep a dedicated spray bottle in high humidity areas for quick access. Always ventilate rooms after treatment by opening windows or running a fan. Test a small area first on delicate materials. Repeat every couple of weeks during rainy seasons for long-term mold prevention. Store vinegar in a dark bottle to preserve potency. Tatami maintenance routine. Tatami mats are a signature of traditional Japanese homes and require mindful care to maintain their condition and scent. These straw mats breathe, insulate, and provide a natural surface for living and sleeping. Regular upkeep starts with weekly vacuuming along the grain, not against it, to remove dust and debris. Wipe with a dry or barely damp cloth to clean surface grime, never using excessive moisture which can cause warping or mold. During humid months, air the room or use a dehumidifier to protect the tatami from mildew. Rotate mats every season to prevent uneven wear, especially in rooms with high foot traffic. Occasionally, sprinkle baking soda to absorb odors, then vacuum it off gently. If the mats begin to feel soft or spongy, consider drying them in direct sunlight if removable. For deeper cleaning, use tatami-specific care products available at Japanese specialty stores. Avoid stepping on tatami with shoes or slippers. Use a shoe screen to hide clutter. Shoji screens, originally used as translucent room dividers in traditional Japanese homes, can be repurposed cleverly to conceal clutter near entryways or in multipurpose rooms. By placing one behind a door or in a corner, you instantly hide shoes, bags, laundry baskets, or cleaning supplies without sacrificing style. Their lightweight frames and paper or fabric panels soften the look of a room while adding a sense of calm and privacy. This hack is perfect for small apartments or open-plan homes where hidden storage is scarce. Choose a folding screen for flexibility and easy repositioning during cleaning. Some modern versions even come with small hooks or pockets for additional storage. You can also use them to block off pet zones or temporarily divide a room when guests are over. Match the screen's design to your decor for a seamless blend that enhances both function and aesthetics. Keep your trash organized. A clean home starts with managing waste properly. In Japan, separating trash into burnable, non-burnable, and recyclables isn't just law. It's a way to keep homes cleaner. Having labeled bins for each type of waste prevents overflow, eliminates odor mixing, and makes disposal day faster. Store small containers near workstations like the kitchen or craft table to catch clutter before it spreads. Use clear bags to see contents at a glance. Empty them frequently, especially organic bins, to prevent insects. Keep a box of baking soda at the bottom to absorb smells. Lining each bin with newspaper can also soak up drips and reduce the need for scrubbing. For added efficiency, schedule a 5-minute trash sweep at the end of each day to gather stray waste around the house. Teach family members to sort automatically to keep your system running smoothly and hygienically. Post-bath wipe down. One of the most enduring habits passed down from my Japanese grandma is the daily post-bath wipe down. After every bath or shower, she would hand wipe the walls, glass doors, and floor of the bathroom with a dry towel. This simple routine prevents mold and mildew from forming in humid areas, especially in traditional Japanese wet rooms. It also keeps water spots and soap scum from hardening, making weekly deep cleans much easier. Start from the top and work downward, squeezing out moisture from your towel as needed. Focus especially on corners, grout lines, and around drains where dampness lingers longest. This habit only takes a few minutes but extends the life of tile, caulking, and fixtures. To make it easier, hang a dedicated towel nearby and encourage everyone in the household to participate. Finish by leaving the bathroom door slightly ajar to help ventilation and speed up drying. Vinegar as multi-purpose cleaner. Vinegar's power extends far beyond mold removal. In Japanese homes, it's the go-to multi-purpose cleaner for everything from stovetops to windows. Mixed with equal parts water, it becomes a safe, eco-friendly spray for counters, bathroom fixtures, and even mirrors, leaving no streaks. Adding citrus peels to vinegar creates a pleasant natural scent and boosts degreasing power. Pour vinegar down drains to neutralize odors and dissolve buildup. Soak kitchen cloths in diluted vinegar overnight to disinfect them without bleach. Avoid using vinegar on marble or natural stone, as the acid can etch surfaces. For stubborn grease, sprinkle baking soda first, then spray vinegar to create a fizzy scrub. Rotate between plain and infused vinegar to keep your cleaning routine fresh. Broom and dustpan cleaning. Sweeping with a broom and dustpan may seem old-fashioned, but it remains one of the most efficient and eco-friendly methods to keep floors spotless. Unlike vacuums that can scatter lightweight debris or miss corners, a good broom reaches into edges and under furniture effortlessly. Sweep using short, controlled strokes toward a central pile to avoid spreading dust back into the air. Use a rubber-edged dustpan to collect finer particles and press it firmly against the floor for a tight seal. Clean your broom regularly by washing it in soapy water and hanging it bristle-side down to dry. Rotate between an indoor and outdoor broom to avoid cross-contamination. The clean-as-you-go method. Cleaning as you go is a cornerstone of Japanese household efficiency. Instead of letting mess accumulate, you address it immediately, wiping counters after cooking, hanging clothes as soon as they're folded, and sweeping crumbs after meals. This habit turns cleaning from a dreaded chore into a seamless routine. It also prevents stains and buildup, reducing the need for deep scrubbing later. Keep small tools like cloths, mini vacuums, or handheld brushes accessible in each room so cleanup takes seconds. Establish micro habits like rinsing dishes right after use or tidying work surfaces before leaving a room. Encourage everyone in the household to adopt the same mindset for maximum effect. Dedicate 5 minutes at the end of the day to walk through main rooms and reset them. Combining this method with weekly larger tasks creates a truly low-maintenance home. Use Melamine sponge. Did you know that melamine sponges, often called magic erasers, work not through chemicals, but through microabrasion? Their unique foam structure acts like ultrafine sandpaper, lifting dirt and scuffs from surfaces with just water. In Japan, they're prized for cleaning walls, shoes, stovetops, and even tea stains from mugs without harsh cleaners. To use, dampen the sponge lightly and rub gently on the target area. Always test a small spot first, as the abrasive effect may dull glossy finishes. Cut larger sponges into smaller pieces for better control and to make them last longer. Replace once the foam starts to crumble or loses its texture. Store sponges in a dry place to maintain their structure. Combine this with a microfiber cloth afterward to wipe away loosened debris for a spotless finish. Clean shower room with citric acid mitten. In many Japanese homes, citric acid is a favorite for battling hard water stains, soap scum, and mineral buildup. Using a mitten or glove soaked in a citric acid solution lets you scrub tiles, faucets, and drains with precision while protecting your hands. This method removes limescale without the harsh fumes of commercial cleaners. Make your own mixture by dissolving 2 tablespoons of citric acid powder in a liter of warm water. Dip the mitten in, wring slightly, then wipe surfaces thoroughly. Focus on corners and fixtures where buildup is worst. Rinse with warm water after cleaning to neutralize the acid. Hang the mitten to dry for reuse. For stubborn areas, apply the solution and let it sit for 10 minutes before wiping. Repeat weekly to keep your shower room sparkling and fresh without constant scrubbing. Use a steam mop instead of chemicals. Switching to a steam mop is one of the simplest ways to clean floors deeply without harsh chemicals. These mops heat water to produce steam that loosens dirt, kills bacteria, and dissolves grime quickly. In Japan, they're especially valued for tatami-friendly or wooden floors when used on low settings. Always vacuum or sweep first to remove loose debris, then glide the steam mop slowly over surfaces. Change pads frequently to avoid spreading dirt. The heat sanitizes without leaving chemical residue, making it safe for kids and pets. Use distilled water to prevent mineral buildup inside the machine. For tough spots, hold the mop over the area briefly to let steam penetrate. Store the mop upright after use to let pads dry completely. Combine this with weekly spot cleaning for a consistently fresh and hygienic floor. Scented vacuuming. Vacuuming can freshen your home while cleaning if you add a pleasant scent directly to the machine. Sprinkle a small amount of baking soda mixed with a few drops of essential oil onto your carpets before vacuuming. As the vacuum runs, it spreads the fragrance gently while absorbing odors. In Japan, many households use natural scents like green tea or citrus peel powder for a subtle aroma. Make sure your vacuum's filter can handle powders before trying. Empty the dustbin or replace the bag afterward to prevent clogs. This hack works equally well on rugs, upholstery, and even car interiors. Clean with rice rinse water. My Japanese grandma often saved the milky rinse water from washing rice to clean around the house, a practice rooted in frugality and effectiveness. This starchy water acts as a gentle cleanser and deodorizer for dishes, countertops, and even wooden utensils. Simply collect the first or second rinse of rice in a bowl or bucket before cooking. Use it immediately with a cloth to wipe surfaces or soak grimy pans. The natural starch binds to dirt and helps lift it without chemicals. Rinse surfaces afterward with clean water for a smooth finish. This method also nourishes wooden cutting boards, keeping them from drying out. Store leftover rinse water in the fridge for up to a day if needed. Combine it with a dash of vinegar for extra disinfecting power. Practice this daily to reduce waste and add a subtle sheen to kitchen surfaces.